Hey guys, CP here. So I just saw a video recently from one of my BlueTuber friends. For those of you who don't know what a BlueTuber is a YouTuber who basically focuses on their Blu Ray collection and, out and abouts and buying various Blu Rays and different types of Blu Rays. And well, since I don't do things like that, everything I get, well, not everything, about 95% of what I get is from Amazon. Like, I live vicariously through these guys. But I do have a fairly decent collection. Someday when I get everything, I'm still in transition from that, which is only about 50% of my Blu-rays. And then I have another amount just scattered all over the place. I have a larger rack that I'm going to transport everything to in my theater room. Once I do that and get everything in place, I will do a mass full Blu-ray collection video. But thanks to my friend Blu Ray Evan, I got an idea of just doing my box sets. So this is kind of a tag. I just tagged myself, a tribute, a hey, nice idea. But Blu Ray Evan, really cool collection. You gave me an idea. I apologize for stealing it, but it was a cool idea. I'll post a link to Evan down below. Guys, go subscribe to him. He's a really cool dude. I wish I had that much shit when I was that young. And just keep it up, man. You got an awesome collection, and just keep going. Because if I had that stuff when I was that age, I'd have, I don't know, 5,000 Blu-rays by now. But Blu-rays didn't exist when I was young, so that might help. I don't know. All right, so I'm just going to be doing my movie collections. So I have a bunch of TV series that I could be showing, but I won't. I'll do that in another video. This is in no particular order, by the way. We're going to start off with the Holy of Holy here. Yes, this is the Star Wars Complete Saga. This is 1 through 6 because, while Attack of the Clones is basically a coaster in this box, I'll watch Phantom Menace every now and again just for the decent lightsaber scene, and I actually I like Revenge of the Sith. I really do. If you had to take movies out of this box that I didn't like and I wasn't going to watch, I probably would want to keep Revenge of the Sith. Like, if I could never watch the movies again, I would actually want to keep Revenge of the Sith. There's stuff in there that I actually enjoy. They're releasing steelbooks now in late 2015, and I'm probably going to jump on those. So, bleh. Oh, don't even get me started on doubles, by the way. I'll get to that later. Then we have this, which is the Universal Classic Monster Collection. That's Dracula, Frankenstein, the Mummy, the Invisible Man, the Bride of Frankenstein, the Wolfman, the Phantom of the Opera, and the Creature from the Black Lagoon. Karloff, who actually played 2 different characters, and here is the case itself. I actually kind of like the way that they have the discs in the case. They're not that stiff. Sometimes with cases like this, the discs are like super tight. That's not exactly the case here. I mean, they're snug, but it's not like impossible to pull out. It's not something that I would consider a live or die set, but it's just neat to have all of it here. Like, as far as a collector's concerned, to have everything in one little shot. Like, I've never seen the original Mummy. I've never seen that movie. And still never. And The Bride of Frankenstein, I've maybe seen like famous scenes from it. I haven't really sat down and watched it, but like that's what this is for. This is something that I just re-broke out from my recent collaboration with Drum Dums, and I may power through it again because we're doing a special director's cut where it may be a little bit longer, so this comes in handy in that case. Yeah, if it drops in price to a point where you're paying maybe less than $10 a disc, I think it was like 60 bucks when I got it. So that, that's like $8 a disc. So that, that's pretty good, especially with the stuff it comes with. Then there's, I mean, do I have to say anything else? Like you have to. Then there's this. which is the not the original, but the Tim Burton Batman. That little saga there, from Batman to Batman Returns to Batman Forever to Batman and Robin, the laughable Batman and Robin. This is all of them in one neat little box with little thin cases. Stuff like this, like movies that like I really want, Batman 1, Batman Returns, I really liked. And I actually, going back to the Star Wars thing, Batman Forever is something I could watch and have a decent time with. I wouldn't go out of my way to watch it. If somebody came by and said, oh, I haven't seen that, or, you know, just show me how bad it is, I wouldn't be terribly upset. And just for the sake of completing this set, you know, Batman and Robin's in here, so whatever. It's, again, this was something I think was actually like $18 when I got it. So, you know, what, $5 a disc? Yeah, okay, give me Batman and Robin too. An old one here, the Oceans Trilogy. This one's rough because I actually think Oceans 12 is the least favorable of this set here. I actually like, I mean, most people really like 11. I actually really like 13. And 12, I could give or take. You know, when it comes down to things like that, I just go for the set. If I like 2/3 of a set, I'll just get it. Like let's say, for instance, if they made a Die Hard 5-disc set, I would probably get it, even though I already have all 5. Yes, I said it. Yeah, just to have all of them in a box like this is really neat. And then we have the Sam Raimi SpiderMan Trilogy. 4-disc set. I don't remember what the bonus disc is. This is something where it's kind of thin and kind of chintzy. Usually you could tell by the production company how it's going to be. All right, so they have, you know, 1 and 2, and then special features for 3. Of all the movies that they gave you an extra disc for, they give you on 3. A plus of not being a out and abouter is I get emails and Amazon tells me, oh, this is on sale, blah, 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 blah. This is something that I didn't get. It was just on sale, and I said, okay, that sounds fine. I think this was like $12. I'm like not even kidding. I think it was $12, and that's one movie. I would pay $12 for part 2. So again, in the mentality, After End Media does a really, really fantastic breakdown of Blu-ray collecting. Part of my mentality is if the price is worth one of the discs that you would buy, you might as well just get it and have the rest and be an OCD collector. Yeah, this, you know, nothing great. Then we have the Rocky Undisputed collection. They've released a couple of collections here. The issue with this is it's one giant silly thing. Like I don't like giant cases like this, and that's exactly what this is. It comes with a bonus disc and Rockies 1 through 6. And again, going back to if I like most of them, it's all right. Rocky, my favorite Rocky, believe it or not, is Rocky 4. I think Rocky 4 is just popcorn and cinnamon deep fried and fat, and it's just, every ounce of it is delicious. But yeah, Rocky 4 I really, 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 really like. I think my second favorite would be Rocky 1, and then Rocky 2, and then Rocky 3, Rocky 6, and, well, okay, I'll take 5 because it's in the box. The complete Indiana Jones. The Complete Adventures. And this is all 4. Raiders, Temple of Doom, Last Crusade, dun dun dun, and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. And a bonus disc. Once again, most of these I like, 3/4 I like. Certainly worth it. I think this is something that I jumped on when it came out. You could actually buy them separately now. This isn't something that I got on sale. This is something that I just bought because it was like the first time that Indiana Jones was available, so I was all over it. Because like I said, I think my favorite is the 3rd one. The Sean Connery one is just really, really fun for me. No Ticket. This is quite a valued piece here. This is the Alfred Hitchcock collection, the Alfred Hitchcock Masterpiece Collection. This comes with a little book, Master of Suspense, a bunch of stuff on people that worked with Hitchcock, behind the scenes pictures and stories and fun stuff. Neat book, but I didn't buy it for the book, to be honest with you. This, again, a very similar, this is Universal, so it's the same type of casing as the Universal Monsters. You have Saboteur, Shadow of a Doubt, Rope, Rear Window, Masterpiece, The Trouble with Harry, The Man Who Knew Too Much, Vertigo, true masterpiece, North by Northwest. You're getting a bit of a a theme here. Masterpieces, all masterpieces. Psycho, did I say it's a masterpiece? Oh, because it is. The Birds, like this is just like the set. Marnie, which I have not seen yet. Torn Curtain, again I have not seen that. Topaz, Frenzy, and Family Plot. The end. Yeah, so this is, it says it's the Masterpiece Collection, and it really is. The one gripe that I guess I have is, well, you know, this is companies that own the rights to the movies that are releasing these things. To Catch a Thief, Strangers on a Train, and Dial M for Murder aren't in this, but it's a really decent set. It's kind of pricey, and again, this is something where it was on sale and I jumped on it. I think $80 when it was on sale. I don't want to count this because it's not really a set. It's just basically 2 movies. But it's the Battle Royale complete collection. It's part 1 and 2. A Japanese film that was Hunger Games well before Hunger Games was. Really different tone, a bit more adult oriented, and you know, Japanese culture is a little bit different, especially with filmmaking. I've shown it to friends and they've said it's a bit hokey in the way it's presented, but I prefer this over the first Hunger Games. It's certainly more adult-ish. It treats the material the way you would imagine a bunch of kids killing each other should be. But I'm not that guy. I'm not the Battle Royale, but only Battle Royale. You know, Hunger Games is all right, but if I could only pick one, I would prefer Battle Royale. The Bourne Trilogy, Alien Anthology, which is Alien 1, Alien 2, Alien 3, and Alien Resurrection. The discs are in the book really nice. It's really easy to just pull them out. Really cool artwork. It's got like a matte finish to it. And it's really thick. It feels I mean, it feels cardboardy, but it's sturdy. And then they have these two bonus discs, the Alien Anthology Archives, and then Making the Alien Anthology Archives, and then a little book here. Another Holy of Holy piece here. This is the Friday the 13th box set. This actually has just about everything that Jason Voorhees is in, including plus his mother. This is Friday the 13th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jason X. It even has Freddy vs. Jason and the 2009 remake. It comes with this wristband. I don't know what the hell you'd call that. So there we have, again, another matte. It's like a mixture, but it's mostly matte finish. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then they start kind of crimping on the disc space. 7 and 8, 9 and 10. Freddy vs. Jason gets its own disc. Yes, I was right. The 09 remake is in here, and a bonus disc, which is kind of mixed from the DVD release. They had a box set released a couple years back. It's a combination, but mostly stuff that you've seen before if you have the old box set. That comes with a patch, a pair of glasses for the 3D, the third film, and then this mini booklet from Crystal Lake Memories, which they actually made a documentary. I have the full large version of this book. Really great coffee book. Really great coffee table book if you're a Friday the 13th fan. This kind of gives you a little sneak peek, but the book, if you're a decent enough Friday the 13th fan, this book is absolutely worth getting. Then we have the Bond 50 set. I have this stupid Blu Ray cardboard thing on here. So it has it separated by 2 different books. Starting off with 62 to 81, neat artwork. Then you have 83 to 12, Octopussy, A View to Kill, The Living Daylight, License to Kill, GoldenEye, Tomorrow Never Dies, The World Is Not Enough, Die Another Day, Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, Skyfall, and a bonus disc. And again, with Spectre coming out, this set becomes a little funky. Really cool set, especially if you're into Bond. If you're into, like, this is something like where if you like some of them, it's just worth it just to get this whole damn thing. Because it's priced in a manner that, like, you're buying like 10 and getting 10 free, or even less than that. Like, when it's cheap enough and under $100, you're basically paying for 5 and getting the rest for free. Then there's this, the entire Harry Potter collection, which this is fun. They have a crazier, more extravagant version of this box set with like drawers. It's like a really cool. I'll put the image of it in front of me. But yeah, this, why aren't you focusing? And it has all of them with special features, DVD copies. This is the ESPN Films 30 for 30 documentary set. This is another case where they keep pumping out movies, so this thing is worthless. They just released, they've been releasing this year. This is only up to 2015. This doesn't have the Team USA Russia ice hockey of Miracles and Men, and that really bothers me. But otherwise, this is a really neat set. You kind of have to be into sports. It's a bunch of sports documentaries, but really, really, really good stuff. Lastly, but not leastly, I've shown you guys this before. The Holy of Holy, the Warner Brothers 50 film collection. I like to call it the film school in a box. This is fucking incredible. There's no other way to put it. This is basically everything you could ever think of worthwhile from Warner Brothers in one giant set. And so they have two separate books like this, each holding 25 movies. The films in the collection are Grand Hotel, Mutiny on the Bounty, The Wizard of Oz, Gone with the Wind, The Maltese Falcon, Miss Miniver, Casablanca, Miniver, Miniver, The Treasure of the Sierra Madre, A Streetcar Named Desire, An American in Paris, Singing in the Rain. Oh, I have Singing in the Rain. Gigi, North by Northwest, Ben-Hur, How the West Was Won, Dr. Zhivago, Cool Hand Luke, 2001, Bullet, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, Dirty Harry, A Clockwork Orange, The Exorcist, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Superman the Movie. Like, this alone is awesome, but this is half. Which has The Shining, Chariots of Fire, Risky Business, Amadeus, The Color Purple, Lethal Weapon, Full Metal Jacket, Driving Miss Daisy, Goodfellas, Unforgiven, The Bodyguard, Natural Born Killers, Shawshank Redemption, Matrix, Harry Potter. I already have duplicates. How do you like that? Lord of the Rings, Fellowship, Two Towers, Return of the King, the whole trilogy. That's kind of really cool of them. Million Dollar Baby, The Departed, The Dark Knight. Only The Dark Knight, though. That's odd. The Hangover, The Blind Side, Sherlock Holmes, Inception, and a bonus disc. As far as Warner's concerned, they have a 100 disc set for DVD. They have 50 more. There's a couple of Warner movies that you'd think that they'd have in there. They're actually splitting that up. I think Citizen Kane is in the other, in the 100 disc set for DVD. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Those are all my collections, my movie collections. I have TV show collections that are kind of extraordinary too. But once again, shout out to Blu Ray Evan. After End Media, they do a lot of, Flip does some incredible stuff over there too. I mean, if you're a Blue Tuber, you know Wet Movie 1, Cool Duder. You know, there are some really, really cool Blue Tubers out there. Again, Evan, I got this idea from you. Cool set. I hope you don't hate me. I just really liked your idea and I wanted to do it myself. And I envy you guys because you guys get to go to stores and buy these things. I just watch the videos and order it from Amazon. There's no fun in window shopping. Out here in New York and Long Island, stores don't stock things, especially movies. It's really odd. The Walmarts, the Targets, they don't stock stuff. So all those fun like steel books and stuff, we never get that stuff. I mean, not when we don't ever, We rarely do. So like part of the fun is going to the store and like looking around and picking stuff up and having impulse buys and stuff like that. Oh, before I go, let me tell you, fellow collectors, about an app that I use that helps keep track, because sometimes you have you're not sure if you have a disc because you go crazy buying stuff over the course of a week, a month, a year. And sometimes you know you wanted to buy something, but you're not sure if you did get it, if whatever. This app is called My Stuff 2. All of my movies here, and if I'm in a store, which I would never be because I'm not cool like you people, but I can just look down at this list and see, do I have, Beautiful Creatures, do I have that? Why do I have that? I could be like, oh, do I have Blow? And then just take it down to B and look here, and sure enough, I do. It also tells you how many you have. I actually have 858 physical discs. So there's that. If you have anything I have, let me know. If you have stuff that I don't have that you think I'd like, comment, let me know. Throw a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already, please do so. I'm going to include a couple of the Blue Tubers that I referred to before. Again, Blu Ray Evan, awesome collection. Great idea. Sorry to steal it, but you're awesome. And again, Flip, After End, really cool. He's got like this multi-part documentary on how to collect Blu-rays and what you should be doing. Definitely check that stuff out. Otherwise, I'll see you later on in the week for Straight Outta Compton.